So, why do we learn about fitting such models? Many, if not most fits in neuroscience have this structured with unmeasured components. There's almost no imaginable situations where we can assume that what arrives at the brain is exactly what we as experimentalists put in. And arguably, many mistakes in neuroscience come from ignoring this level of uncertainty that we have about the process of what happens between stimulus and brain. Similar problems exist throughout neuroscience. And also, this was a nice example of marginalization. I think it is also a nice example of the multiple levels of which we can think probabilistic. We have a little model that deals with how a person does an optimal decision, and then we have a model on the outside of that optimizes the parameters, assuming that the model, that every person operates like such an optimal agent. What have we just learned? The stimulus, the input to the brain, or the encoding in the brain, and the estimate are all distinct from one another. Fitting in such cases requires marginalization. Marginalization is just summation of all possibilities. There's a biological principle. Many relevant models are only partially observed in neuroscience. Treating this uncertainty right really matters if you want to have meaningful insights from models. Now, this is the end of today, so I want to highlight what we learned overall in today's tutorials. We've seen the whole pipeline of defining models, making them more sophisticated, and fitting them to behavior. We've seen Bayesian approaches, the product and the sum rule, Bayes rule, and marginalization. We've seen non-trivial distributions, not like the addition of two Gaussians together, allowed for much richer behavior. And we ultimately can think about this in the context of arbitrary cost functions. We've seen how we can fit such models to arbitrary styles of behavior. And I think this skill set will be very useful for you. Thank you for learning with me today.